The 2012 Independence Day Parade was brought to you by Mossy Nissan.
There's a hard driving beat called the rhythm of the street. Mossy Nissan moves you.
From Oceanside, California, this is the 19th Annual Independence Day Parade. And now to get everything started, here are your hosts, Jim Schroeder and Christy Hawthorne.
Good morning. We'd like to welcome you to the Oceanside Independence Day Parade in downtown Oceanside. My name is Jim Schroeder.
I'm Christy Hawthorne.
And the two of us are very proud to be a part of a team that's putting together the parade this morning in downtown Oceanside. We would like to thank very much Main Street, who has been the driving force behind putting our parade together again for all of us to enjoy in downtown Oceanside. And of course, we can't get along without KOTC, who is KOCT. I'm going to get killed on that one. KOCT, who is definitely the broadcasting all of this for all of you to be seeing today and for the weeks to come. Today's parade is being carried live on Cox Cable, also AT&T UVerse, and on, of course, KOCT.org. KOCT is available in 80% of Oceanside homes. That's over 54,000 households. And the parade will be replayed numerous times on Channel 18 and 19 during the month of July. Most important, you want to mark it down. The first replay is tonight, Saturday night, 7 p.m. on Channel 18, and on Sunday at 9 a.m. and 7 p.m. for you to check all of those, your friends and family and everybody who's in the parade today. So you definitely want to check that out. And for the program by and about Oceanside, tune into KOCT or Oceanside channels.
And Jim, after the 4th of July, folks can watch it on demand at KOCT.org.
Okay, and we're getting ready with our very first float that's coming in. And for the very first year, and for the first time in 2012 of our Independence Day Parade, leading it off is the Girl Scouts of Oceanside, SU number 652, and they're celebrating their 100th anniversary. Girl Scouting provides the world's best leadership experience for girls. Through Girl Scouts, girls discover themselves, connect with others, and take action to make the world a better place. Today, we march together as a collective group, bringing courage, confidence, and character to all 43,000 members of the Girl Scouts of San Diego. And we welcome the Girl Scouts of Oceanside in downtown Oceanside.
What a great group of girls. You know, Jim, when I was a little girl, I was in Brownies and Girl Scouts, and I remember selling those delicious cookies.
I like buying them, too. I got to tell you, I look forward to them every year.
Both of my daughters were also in the Girl Scouts. A wonderful program. I just love seeing these girls and community support behind them when they're at the community selling the Girl Scout cookies once a year. What a wonderful organization.
Well, you know, who knows in that group of young girls out there today that could be one of our new leaders and next leaders of Oceanside and California and the United States. I mean, it's a wonderful organization that trains and brings together cohesiveness and just knowing what's all about going on and everywhere, including Oceanside. You can hear them having lots of fun going by right now.
There they are.
Let's wave at them. Cool. And that's a big group of them, too. Good for them.
It is.
Yeah.
They came out in full force with their moms and dads, and that's just wonderful to see.
Just think of all those cookie sellers out there.
Bring me some Thin Mints now.
There you go. 1912 to 2012, the Girl Scouts of America. Good for them.
And they were at the Washington, D.C. They were at the mall. They had a big celebration there. So Girl Scouts of America can be very proud of all that they do, all they've accomplished, and the different ways they serve their community.
I think it's great. Love it all.
It's a lovely day for a parade. Look at that beautiful blue sky.
And you know what? We've got lots of people on the streets today, and they're still coming in all directions. So it's going to be a great day, and we're right downtown with our backs to the fountains at the Oceanside Library, right at the City Hall. And we get a chance to see everybody. And gosh, you're right. It's great. Downtown Oceanside.
You know, the girls have such wonderful opportunities to earn badges. They can do so many different crafts and community service throughout, from kindergarten throughout their high school years. It's such a wonderful program.
You know, I think there's hundreds and hundreds of them. All right, and now we have the 1st Marine Division coming in. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the 1st Marine Division Band from Camp Pendleton, California. We honor their continuous support of our parade for over 40 years, and this year's drum major is Sergeant Keller. Let's listen to that awesome music. And our great neighbor to the north, Camp Pendleton.
Nothing like a Marine in dress blues. I tell you, I'm married to one, and I love those dress blues.
You know, I got to admit, you're absolutely right. We're so proud of our neighbors to the north of us, Camp Pendleton, for what they're doing for all of us and for the sacrifices that have been given, but most importantly, for the individual human beings that they are and for their families. So we salute them today and this weekend and all year long, every day. Boy, what a great sounding band. Beyond great. I think we have a lot of Marines, retired Marines and former Marines in the crowd, because it's an awful lot of men and ladies standing very straight as that band is going by. And I just think that's great.
Following behind them was the Oceanside Fire Department and Honor Guard.
And now we have the Assault Craft Unit 5. And the Assault Craft Unit 5, just north of us in Camp Pendleton, the ACU-5, is one of the United States Navy's amphibious assault teams. ACO-5's current headquarters at Camp Pendleton, where their main priority is naval support operations and the transfer of troops, food, and firepower. ACU-5 has been in many amphibious operations like Operation Desert Storm, Operation Restore, Hope the Westpac, Alpha Detachment. ACU's 5 main vehicles are LCACs, which are landing craft air cushioned, like many versions being displayed at the parade. And the ACO-5 has personnel of over 400 sailors stationed here at Pendleton, and we are proud sailors and wish you all a happy birthday. And they're going to be at Harbor Days.
That's right. The LCAC is going to land at the Harbor Beach on September 29th at 7 a.m. So make sure you get down to Harbor Days and see that LCAC landing. It is amazing.
It'll be there both Saturday and Sunday.
Just on Saturday.
Just on Saturday, then. I'm wrong.
Well, the Naval Hospital based at Camp Pendleton provides medical support to the Marines, sailors, and family members of the Marine Air Ground Task Forces in order to meet global combat requirements. The Naval Hospital's mission is to train, deploy, and to deliver quality health care, and is responsible for the health care of over 165,000 patients. The Naval Hospital has numerous intern programs and training agreements with local schools to provide the best education for our health care students around the country. A new hospital is currently being constructed along the I-5 corridor, which will open in 2014, which will allow even better care to a much larger population. Ladies and gentlemen, Naval Hospital, Camp Pendleton.
And you know, that hospital is going to be a great landmark as you're going down Interstate 5, because you can actually see it now, and you can see it from a lot of different areas of the region. So what a great asset for all of us, but what a wonderful opportunity for all of those in the military to have the best medical possible right at our front gate at Camp Pendleton. Wow, look at those cute kids that are just marching along there. Boy, they're right in step 2. They think the band is still standing there, so I think that's great.
They're really motivated
and
by
somebody's
going
to want to buy a KOCT tape that shows their little granddaughter or their daughter that was just in the parade.
We want to take this time also to just remember to thank Main Street Oceanside for helping to make this parade possible. All the organizations that donated, all of the individuals who donated funds to make sure that this parade can go on. Parades are a great tradition in Oceanside, and we're just so thrilled to be a part of it.
And we thank our military very much as one of our neighbors. It is our neighbor to the north of us, which is so important for all of us, because many of our neighbors in our neighborhoods are Navy, Marine Corps, and they are the ones that are defending for our freedom and for everything we have today. So we thank them very much, and that applause is definitely well given to all of these wonderful Navy today.
Camp Pendleton has been Oceanside's neighbor since 1942 when the Department of the Navy took over Rancho Santa Margarita. And they have been proud neighbors, and we've been so blessed to have them.
And now we have some of the vehicles that from previous engagements, we could call them, around the world that are going by. And what a great history lesson for all of our young people in the audience today to see all of this. Most importantly, though, that applause for those wonderful Navy personnel as they're marching by us. And now we have the Grand Marshals, and I am so proud to announce their names, Oscar Culp and George Mitchell. Both have been long-time residents of Oceanside for many years. The Grand Marshals for this year's parade, again, Oscar Culp and George Mitchell. They are very proud and very few. They are a special brand of the United States Marines trained at Montfort Point, North Carolina, the first African American Marines to serve their country. Last year, Congress awarded its gold medal to the Montfort Point Marines, and recently, Oscar just recently returned from Washington, D.C., where he received his, and George Mitchell will shortly be receiving his a little bit later. Both Mitchell and Culp came to Oceanside a half-century ago via Camp Pendleton. After 12 years, they decided to start a little business in downtown Oceanside called CMC Furniture and Appliance in the historic building on Seagaze Drive. Culp served in the Pacific War zones at Tinian and Saipan. Culp said he was the first black master sergeant on the base and the first African American to lead the 1st Marine Division. He was the first recipient of the city's Martin Luther King.
Oh, and here comes Barbara Fisher's carriage from the market with our mayor. Mayor Jim Wood would like to thank all the currently serving men and women, veterans and their families who've made freedom possible, and our police and fire personnel for keeping our residents and visitors safe. Mayor Wood wants you to enjoy Oceanside and have a safe and happy 4th of July. All right, and now we come to Deputy Mayor Jack Feller today. He honors those who have made 236 years of freedom in the United States possible. He's thankful for being able to serve his constituents in such a diverse community. Deputy Mayor Feller and the rest of the ever-growing Feller family hope you enjoy the parade and have a wonderful and safe Independence Day.
You know he has 19 grandchildren and 1 great-grandchild? Wow,
right?
That's great. Right? Yes, definitely.
All right, Council member Esther Sanchez, part of a 5-generation Oceanside family, has been an attorney for 24 years and has served the residents and businesses of Oceanside as a council member for 12 years. She is a commissioner on the California Coastal Commission. In addition to working hard for the people of Oceanside, Esther wishes everyone a wonderful 4th of July, extending special thoughts and wishes to our brave military families. Thank you, Esther. She is very enthusiastic, waving her flags.
And now we have Council Member Jerry Kern and his wife Blake, who wish everyone a happy and safe Independence Day. As an Air Force veteran, Jerry understands the sacrifices that our military men and women making every day to keep America safe and strong. Thank you for preserving our freedom and our way of life. We wish you all a happy 4th of July. And now we have...
Please welcome City Councilman Gary Filene. Councilman Filene would like to thank all military service members, past and present, for their courageous service to our country and to their families for enduring the hardships of having their loved ones being far away. Councilman Filene would move to Oceanside in 1988 with his wife Karen, where they raised their 3 children.
And now we have the city treasurer, Gary Ernst, who's actually riding in his own car, a blue Jaguar. I just happen to know the car. He's a Rotarian along with myself. And Oceanside Treasurer Gary Ernst was appointed to serve as our city treasurer and has served on the city's Investment Oversight Committee in Oceanside for over a decade. Thank you for your support over the last year, and Gary says have a great 4th of July.
Mr. Zeidbeck has been a member of the Oceanside Police Department Senior Volunteer Program. Here we've got the Senior Oceanside Police Department Senior Volunteer Car. And last year, Mr. Zeidbeck donated over 500 hours of volunteer service to the citizens of Oceanside.
Congratulations.
During 2011, he worked tirelessly coordinating and participating in numerous traffic safety checkpoints. And because he recognizes the importance of keeping our community roadways safe, in addition, he found time to train new members of the Senior Volunteer Program. And for his dedication, he was selected as a senior volunteer for 2011.
Welcome the great and one and only KOCT Community Television. KOCT, the Oceanside Channels, which is bringing you today's parade, is your local community television station. KOCT provides public, educational, and governmental programming and media access for the community. KOCT is North County's largest video production facility. Watch us on Cox Channel 18 and 19 and AT&T Channel 99. To find out when today's parade will go to www.koct.org. Wonderful organization, KOCT. We can't get along without you.
I just love Tom Reeser and Jake for their crew is just outstanding. They are dedicated to preserving and documenting so many different stories and activities and community events in Oceanside, and we owe them a debt of gratitude.
All of their volunteers, too, that also donate time to be part of this. We thank KOCT. Wonderful. And now Main Street, who is the Main Street Independence Day Parade and is produced in cooperation with Main Street. Everything that you're seeing today is brought by them, put together. Visit their other downtown events, the Farmers Market in the evening and Thursday morning from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. and the Sunset, I said the Farmers Market is the morning, right? And the Sunset Market is from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. every Thursday evening all year round. I was there on last Thursday, and I think there were at least 6,000 people there or more. Entertainment, there's music, you name it, it's all there.
They're a wonderful organization. They do so much to support Oceanside. Well, here comes the world's most favorite clown, Ronald McDonald. Ronald is here today courtesy of McDonald's Restaurants and also the Ronald McDonald House Charities. It's a children's charity that supports organizations for children in need, and Ronald travels all over the world and is very happy to be part of today's celebration, and we're happy to have him.
Now, that's quite a job to be Ronald McDonald. I think it's great.
Well, and I love the Happy Meals. I must confess, I still go to those Golden Arches.
Don't we all? Don't we all? And we thank them very much for all they do for the families, though. The most importantly, that's very important, that so many families that have such a terrible thing happening in their life with a young person that's sick, and to make it a little bit easier for, the families are here to support those children. It's awesome. And we thank everybody who donates and part of them, and especially Ronald McDonald and his friends. Next, we have North County Printers and Bryant and Dwyer Sign Service. North County Printers, both of these have been here for their institutions in Oceanside. Let's face it, they're established in 1960. They have been handling North County's printing needs for all your business and stationery. It was originally started by the Kisses. And all of the banners that decorate our city today. Eric Dwyer always is dressed up as Uncle Sam at the beginning of the parade in the 1950s and the 1960s. We wish you a happy and wonderful birthday to our nation.
And the Kiss family, who started North County Printers, just wonderful members of the community, personal friends of mine, and I know that they are very proud of being in this Oceanside Parade. I love Uncle Sam there and the cherry picker. That's just wonderful.
And David did a great job carrying it on for his parents, too, for many years also.
That's right.
We welcome them to our parade. And now we have my alma mater, Oceanside High School Band and Color Guard. Oh, yes, definitely. Go Pirates, go Pirates. The Oceanside High School Marching Band and Color Guard is honored to celebrate Independence Day in our hometown. Our brand has a rich tradition of marching excellence. Today we honor and remember our heroes and the men and women of the armed forces who have protected our freedoms and are playing the song of the American pride. And I'm very proud to say that I was inducted into their Hall of Fame last October.
Congratulations.
And I was just absolutely stoked, and it's such a pleasure to be a part of that. And I thank them very much also. Oceanside High School Marching Band. Let's listen to them. They're wonderful. Great.
Oh, they're going to get the crowd going.
You bet. And we got great football teams, too.
That's right.
Best in the state several times. Woohoo! Let's give them a good applause.
That's right. Oh,
and they are. They heard me. They heard me. They heard me.
Oceanside High School has been around since 1906. They are just a wonderful part of the Oceanside's history, and there's the alumni. They meet at Heritage Park every year.
Right, we just had a big reunion out there. Now we have the Tri-City Hospital Volunteers. The North County Times People's Choice poll voted Tri-City Hospital the #1 volunteer in the North County, and with over 700 community members with 450 active volunteers every month, age 15 to 90. Now that's a span. Volunteers also raise money each year for scholarships and hospital equipment this year, awarding $40,000 in scholarships to local students, volunteer board members. Sam Price, Lim Payne are manning one of our volunteer courtesy shuttles. Therapy dog volunteers are our wonderful parade mascots. Paul Martini, president of the Tri-City Hospital Volunteers, is assister for today's parade.
Well, next is the Boys and Girls Club of Oceanside. They celebrate 60 years of serving Oceanside youth. The Boys and Girls Club was founded in 1952 and is currently serving over 1,200 youth per day in 14 different locations throughout the cities of Oceanside and Vista. The Boys and Girls Club would like to salute all of our American heroes.
And you know something? I'm a product of the Boys, but then it was just the Boys Club back in the late 1950s when it was first getting started, but it was wonderful then, and it's even better today.
Oh, here are the Oceanside Red Hot Hatters.
Say that one more time.
The Oceanside Red Hot Hatters.
That's a tough one to put through.
They're a group of women over 50 who want to have great friendships, fun, and laugh a lot. They have luncheons, meetings, and outings. Also, they help the Oceanside Humane Society every other month with things they need. If you like to laugh and have fun, find us at the Senior Center on Country Club Lane on the 4th Thursday of the month. See you there.
Gee, Christy, just 25 more years and you'll be 50, and then you can become a red hot hatter. 25 years you have to wait yet.
Thank you. That's very kind. But they do have a lot of fun. They enjoy life, and it's infectious. They really, really do have a great time.
Oh, that's yep, great group of ladies. Great group of ladies. And now we have the Oceanside Manufacturers Homeowners Alliance. The following groups wish to thank the citizens and voters of Oceanside for their support. Oceanside Manufacturer Homeowners Alliance. Vehicle 1 President is Chris Gow. Vice President Frank Merrifield. And Vehicle 2 is Action President Dana Corso. Vice President Linda Warsaw. Followed by the Miramar HOA, United for Oceanside, Save Oceanside Veteran Seniors, Disabled, and Families from Oceanside Manufactured Mobile Home Communities. And they wish everyone a happy birthday, USA.
Well,
like they're having a fun time, too.
Yeah, in that big monster truck.
Yeah,
That's
they are.
Cool.
I bet they had to jump up twice to get on that one.
Well, the crowd is really enjoying, and they're enjoying being in the parade as well.
I think they have a lot of friends on the sidelines.
Just another great day in Oceanside. And, of course, we want to remember to thank Oceanside Massey Nissan for being a sponsor of this parade. Massey Nissan is located at College and 78.
Great vehicles out there, too. And don't forget Main Street, who has put on all of this hard volunteer and collecting money. And we thank all of you across our citizens, across the city of Oceanside, who have provided funds to help put this great parade together with all the volunteers and everything. And we couldn't do it without all of you today in downtown Oceanside.
And don't forget, after the 4th, that you can watch this parade on demand on KOCT.org.
On Channel 18. And tonight at 7 p.m. on Saturday night. And other nights following. Check their scheduling, and you'll be able to see yourself over and over and over again, which is great, I think. I know it is. That's great. You know, it's nice seeing all the young families on the beach, on the parade route, and I'm thinking about the beach with all the good weather, but it's just all up and down, and we're seeing shots of young people having a great time and everything. Now we have a group that's called SNAP, Spay Neuter Action Project of San Diego. And the neuter scooter, which just gives me chills when I think about just even the name of this thing called the neuter scooter. But I know it's got a very viable job. SNAP's neuter scooter has spayed and neutered over 30,000 dogs and cats. Ouch. On this mobile spray neuter surgery unit. It is a very valuable unit. I agree with them. SNAP helps low-income pet owners fix their dogs and cats. Help end pet overpopulation by supporting SNAP. Please spay and neuter.
Oh, it's such a valuable resource to our community. The last thing we need is overpopulation by animals, and it just helps to keep them healthy as well.
I would just break out in a sweat if I saw it pull out in front of my house in the morning.
Oh, here we've got Goldie the Clown and Company, and this is Goldie's 25th consecutive year in this parade.
Wow, the year you were born. That's amazing.
Goldie is riding in Bruce Hicks' dune buggy. Goldie is accompanied by her twin granddaughters, Caitlin and Elizabeth. And following them are Goldie's patriotic friends. We all love Oceanside and wish you a great July 4th.
You know, I think it's great that 25 years, Goldie and her family have been walking in this parade, and as the kids have been growing up, and now, of course, the young adults and everything, I think it's just awesome that she is participating every year, the dedication to see the smiles and laughter and fun for all the kids and the young and the adults all along the route. I think it's cool.
Oh, now we've got the Oceanside Harbor Day Queens. 2012 Oceanside Harbor Day Queens. Baby Miss Madison Carver. Wee Miss Fallon Johnson. Little Miss Dylan Johnson. Petite Miss Jaden Eilers. Junior Miss Ashley Hansen. And Teen Miss Kylie Voke. The Oceanside Harbor Days pageant is held annually in September during Oceanside Harbor Days and sponsored by the Oceanside Chamber of Commerce.
Who was that sponsored by again?
That is sponsored by the Oceanside Chamber of Commerce.
Which is a very valuable unit that we have in Oceanside of great number of businesses that all come together that help make Oceanside one more group that helps make Oceanside a great place that it is.
We've been established since 1896, and we represent Oceanside businesses.
You know, I just happened to be president of that a long time ago, about 1991 or 92. It was great.
Well, here comes the Phil-Am Cultural Association of San Diego North County.
Great group.
They're a nonprofit organization formed and established in June of 1976. Its mission was to preserve the Filipino cultural customs and traditions. They celebrate annually in June and invite all of you to attend. In this year's parade, we have Miss Phil-Am 2012 and Courts, Preteen Miss Phil-Am 2012, and Princesses Little Miss Phil-Am 2012, and Princesses with the cultural dancers and traditional fashion models.
You know, this is a great group because I've several times was asked to be a judge of Miss Phil-Am, and I have to tell you, that was a tough job. They really had to twist my arm all of about 1 second to do that. Beautiful group of ladies, wonderful group of people, and I have to tell you, when you do the Tilly-Kling dance and they have all the lumpia and the great dishes and the food and everything, it is not hard to become part of this organization. So when they have their annual yearly event, please come down and see it. The food, the people, it is wonderful culture and one of our great assets in the North County, all of our Philippine American citizens that are here.
And they do have a wonderful festival here at the Oceanside Civic Center Plaza. And they invite the public to attend. Just a wonderful organization and group of folks. We want to take time to thank Main Street Oceanside for putting this parade on, for helping to raise donations, helping to organize this parade, and getting all the wonderful organizations such as this group, the Phil-Am Cultural Association of San Diego, out. Oh, there they are.
They're doing the Tilly-Kling, right.
That's wonderful.
And Main Street is mainstreetoceanside.com. Any information you'd like to get on that is, again, mainstreetoceanside.com.
Look how beautiful. That is really something. How talented. Oh, for heaven's sake, how balanced they must be as well.
You know what? That's really fun to do, and believe it or not, I can actually do that most of the time.
Their dress is absolutely gorgeous. Really, really beautiful addition. And this is still one of their cars.
They have a large group of wonderful people on it.
Very enthusiastic.
Very strong supporters of our North County, have been for many years and continue to support all of our events and everything. And we're glad that they're again with us with the parade today, the Independence Parade in downtown Oceanside.
Glad we got an opportunity to see them in full regalia.
You know, just when you're looking at the car, look at the crowds along the side of the street and everything with people enjoying, and the traditional dress that they have from the Philippines.
Yes.
With their beautiful puffed up sleeves and everything, and the customs that they bring and everything. Love it. It's great.
Oh, they bring a roar of the crowd. I think those beautiful girls are passing by, and how lovely they are. They've got that princess wave down as well.
You know the princess wave?
I'm familiar.
That's great.
Aw.
And they just happen to be going by the Brooks Theater, which is a great downtown asset in Oceanside, where they constantly have new theater productions that are going on all the time, and it's something you want to come downtown Oceanside and take advantage of. The Brooks Theater too, which is part of downtown.
There's so many things to come down and visit downtown Oceanside. The lovely eateries that they have. So the Regal Theater, the Surf Museum, the Oceanside Museum of Art.
The new Petite Madeline Bakery that's just right downtown on Pier View, and that we're looking at right now on Coast Highway. It's a wonderful bakery. Come down and enjoy their good eats that they have. I stop in there every once in a while and have to grab something, and it's another good reason to come to downtown Oceanside.
Well, the princesses keep coming and coming. Oh, and here we've got the North Coast Vets.
You missed John 101 Daily?
Maybe they got out of order here, but I do see we did pass up the 101 Cafe, and maybe we can go back to her. The 101 Cafe has served up great food and memories for 84 years. We're proud to salute America, and the little gal writing that 101 Cafe is none other than Jessica Hawthorne.
Oh, who's that?
That's my daughter.
And with John Daly and David Ransom as the owners, we thank them very much for all they do for Oceanside.
That's right.
What was that young girl's name again?
Jessica Hawthorne.
Beautiful girl. And now we have the North Coast Vets. The North County African American Women's Association is a non-profit organization of women.
I know. Right.
North Coast Vets, that's what we're reading.
Well, I guess our byline is a little off here, but have you ever owned a vet?
No, but I
Jim?
sure wish I have. I wish we had a little bit more information on the North Coast Vets, because somehow we didn't quite get all the right information on it. But you know what? I would love to have one of these vets. Any year, any model, even the newer the better, the faster the better, the shinier the better. And I just think it's great that you can hear the engines roar and roar and roar on
Well,
that.
no doubt they're a popular car club, and so these vet owners are a popular item in the Oceanside Parade. I think they're here every year. And they are proud to show off their new and old Corvettes. And I don't want to say old Corvette.
No. There's
no
all kinds of views.
Vintage Corvettes, and they're quite a spectacular car.
And, we apologize for not having the script on the exact part of it, because what we have in our script is showing not the North County vets, but we can sure hear them, we see them, and we have them listed. As just the two weren't quite put together for us. But we know that they're out there, and they are one heck of a large group of cars that are going through right now.
Oh, yeah. Look at them.
I have a neighbor down the street that has one, and boy, you can't sneak in and out of the house on that one. You can hear him roaring up and going, so I think it's great.
Oh, they've got the crowd roaring, too.
Oh, yeah.
The crowd is just absolutely
and every one of them has
loving
an
that.
American flag, too, patriotically. And clean, shiny, polished, waxed.
Yeah.
I'm sure Westlow Chevrolet.
Well, the First Christian Church of Oceanside, the theme of their float is God Bless America and Our Troops. And the First Christian Church is a friendly church located on the corner of Freeman and Topeka in Oceanside. And Sunday mornings have adult Bible study, adult worship service, and Know Your Bible Club for kids of all ages, and free vacation Bible school in July. Helping others is the emphasis of their ministries, and a Christian welcome is extended to everyone. Come visit us soon. And Jim, just a little bit of history of you to throw at you. The First Christian Church was organized in 1875, one of the oldest congregations in North County.
A little bit of history, too. I went to that church when I was 5 years old.
Did you really?
I really did. That was for a little while. We were living very close to there in downtown Oceanside, so I know that church very well, and it's a wonderful group, and they're great people there. It's been many years, but absolutely. And I love that trivia that you have on that. That's great. And look at the young the families there with the little guys and young with their flags and everything, and I just hope that they're going to remember this day of being in the Oceanside Parade. Independence Day Parade in downtown Oceanside.
All right. Is this still the church here coming up? Bringing up the rear here?
It still is. There's still some of their church members and the young people and everything like that. I think it's great that they have, I'm sure, a number of different venues and things going about it. And, and speaking about a little bit of history of downtown Oceanside, every second Saturday is a chance of the month to take the opportunity challenge. You talk about it, Christy. This is yours.
Yeah, April through September, the Oceanside Historical Society takes folks on a downtown history tour. The second Saturday of each month, we meet here at the Oceanside Civic Center Plaza in front of the fountain. And at 9 a.m., we take folks on a history tour. And
for about an hour and a half, maybe?
It takes about 2 hours, but it's nicely paced so that everyone can participate.
Great. Wow. Look at the flames. Wow, look at this. Who's got a barbecue going? Oh, wait a minute. It's twirling. They're actually twirling. Oh my gosh. We've got Baton Twirling USA Oceanside. Now I know why they call them the Harbor Lights. Under the direction of Dina David, who is very well known to all of us here in Oceanside, please welcome Baton Twirling USA, Monica Mendoza, Miss Teen Twirlette of 212, doing a twirl of fire. Whoa, I wouldn't do that, sucker. Our next trio starts with Helena Clavin, Miss Majorette of San Diego for 2012, followed by Jessica Jackson and Rosa Madrigal.
Oh, she is so brave there, twirling that baton of fire
I
there.
think twice about that one.
She's got to have some great skills there as she's twirling and walking, twirling and walking.
Yeah, really. In the golf cart are Avery Suarez, who will be coming up in a minute, representing Native Americans, Hannah Mulchmeister, representing Betsy Ross, who sewed our first flag, Joseph White as George Washington, and Riley Godey as today's military. The Harbor Lights are girls ages 3 to 12, led by Valerie Garcia and Martha Yamasaki, and sponsored by the Oceanside Recreation Department. Next soloist is this year's Miss Twirlette, Amy Badadondo, followed by Miss Twirlette Jr., Emily DeLucas. And now for the Oceanside Little Lights, they are led by...
Well, we'll wait for those little lights to come up. I think they're here. They are right there in the green.
And they are led by Ona Skyguard and Jasmine Lugan. Girls are ages 3 to 7 with little legs that can march a long way. This year's car and music are sponsored by Oceanside Recreation Department. That's one lot under one group. A lot.
Well, I'm sure of all those proud parents and grandparents who are watching those lovely ladies twirling and marching. That's such a fun experience for them to be in this parade, and we enjoy watching them. They're getting quite a roar from the crowd as they walk by as well.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Look at her in her sunglasses. It's a sunny day.
She's styling. She's styling. Let me tell you, she's
That's
styling
right.
there, all of them.
Oh, it's wonderful to see.
You know, it's a good thing we don't have horses in the parade with all the kids like this, because they're just marching and marching and marching. And so it would be a little sidestepping, but no, I think this is great.
Know.
Yeah,
we
there you
might have
go.
some. I don't know.
We will. We have in years past.
Oh, they're very
I've often
skilled.
wondered how they can do this twirling and still keep it going. You know, I guess it takes something called coordination.
Oh, look at that. So fun to watch. It really is what makes the Oceanside Parade special,
right.
to have all of these young participants.
And all of those are a youth for tomorrow that are going to be our leaders in the years to come. And
That's
everything.
right.
It's all part of that basic training of working with everyone and being part of it and sharing with everybody. And entertaining.
We want to take time again just to thank Mossy Nissan of Oceanside for sponsoring this parade. Mossy Nissan's located at College and 78. And Jim, I have bought my Nissans there. I'm planning on buying another one this year, and I'm hoping they're going to give me a great deal again.
We're going to send them this tape so they can make sure they'll know who was announcing it, and maybe it'll help even get a better deal for you. We definitely will make sure. And now we have the Toastmasters. Toastmasters is an international organization composed of thousands of clubs worldwide devoted to helping people overcome the fear of public speaking while building self-confidence and fostering leadership skills. Check Toastmasters.org on the internet to find a club near you. And I know lots of people who have gone through the Toastmasters, and tell you what, it really makes you overcome being shy like we are, where you can speak in public in front of cameras and these little minor things and stuff like that. It's an awesome organization. And not only that, it's a great place to meet new friends. Toastmasters.org. We welcome them to Independence Day Parade.
That's right. And they're convertible and enjoying, again, another wonderful sunny day in beautiful downtown Oceanside. What are you going to do after the parade, Jim?
You know what? I'd like to go down to the beach, really. I think it'd be great down there. Speaking of down at the beach, you know, underneath the pier, there's a new restaurant that's coming in down there called the Tin Fish that's going to be opening sometime this summer, a fish restaurant underneath there. Okay, and now...
All right, we've got the San Diego Humane Society and SPCA. They've served the San Diego serving San Diego County since 1880. And they offer the community a range of services that strengthen the human-animal bond, that prevent animal cruelty, neglect. They provide medical care and educate the community on the humane treatment of animals, and of course, finding animals loving homes. And with campuses in both San Diego and Oceanside, the San Diego Humane Society is supported solely through contributions, grants, bequests, investments, and proceeds from the Mutique, the Mutic, maybe? Mutique? I don't know. Mutique.
Instead of boutique, it's a mutique. Yeah.
Retail store and small fees for services from your friends at the San Diego Humane Society, both 2- and 4-legged. Have happy and safe summer holidays.
Maybe you take your mutt down there to get a blow-dry job or something like that. I don't know what it is. Or maybe a dog wash or something like that, a drive-through or something like that. Now we have Dad's New York hot dog. Let me tell you, this guy has some good hot dogs.
Wow.
I've gone down to the beach and got them right down by the Oceanside Pier, and I guarantee you're going to love it. Here's Marty from Dad's New York Hot Dogs Plus. In New York City, there are over 2,500 Sabrett hot dog carts, but only one Sabrett hot dog cart in Oceanside. Are we lucky? Let me tell you. Dad's hot dogs are served each Thursday night at the Sunset Market. Great place to go with entertainment. And also daily at the amphitheater and the beach.
Oh, what? Now we've got the stroller strides. It's a total fitness program that moms can do with their babies. It includes intervals of cardio and strength training exercises using bus, the stroller, and the environment. There are 2 class locations here in Oceanside with classes 6 days a week, weekly play groups, and monthly Moms Nights Out. Stroller Strides Oceanside, fitness for mommy, fun for baby.
I hate to seem like I'm old, but do you remember what the strollers used to look like? Now they're jet streamed. They got 3 wheels. I mean, they're going, so they're really styling on this one, and they're moving.
And these moms stay in shape.
Absolutely.
All right. Now we've got Oceanside Pacific Kiwanis. Since 1981, they've encouraged living the Golden Rule daily, and to provide services to help a better community. Among the projects in which Oceanside Pacific Kiwanis is involved in are Child ID and Safety, the Brother Benno Foundation, dictionaries for 3rd grade students, Children's Christmas Party, and many others. Oceanside Pacific Kiwanis meet at the Broken Yoke on the first Wednesdays and at Felix Restaurants on the 4th Wednesday each month.
Great, wonderful organization from Oceanside, another one of our service organizations in Oceanside. Now we have the California Highway Patrol. Oceanside California Highway Patrol office on Oceanside Boulevard has been a fixture in Oceanside since 1964. Located within the state's border division of the CHP, office is responsible for Oceanside's 11,124 square miles in North San Diego County, and is dedicated to providing the safety, service, and security that people of California have become accustomed to since 1929, and we thank the California Highway Patrol. Next, we have the Veterans Association of North County. The Veterans Association of North County, better known as VANC VANC, located in Oceanside, California, is a 501c3 nonprofit organization created by a group dedicated to veterans who empower other veterans, members of the military, and their families by providing needed support and resources. We are an umbrella organization that represents more than 30 veterans organizations spanning all branches of military service, including reserve personnel. That's a lot to say. And encompassing all generations from active duty through retirees. Our mission is to serve one-stop service for all of them. We welcome them very much, and their president is Chuck Atkinson.
Okay, now we've got the Military Order of the Purple Heart, Chapter 493, North San Diego County. The Purple Heart is the oldest military decoration in the world in present use, and the first American award made available to the common soldier. Originally created as the badge of military merit by General George Washington, the Purple Heart is awarded to members of the armed forces.
And now we have the American Legion Post 146 of Oceanside with its commander David Pines. American Legion was founded in Paris, Paris, in the first caucus by members of the American Expeditionary Force in March 1919. The American Legion was chartered by Congress in 1919. We welcome them. American Legion Post 146. Thank you very much. And the American Legion Auxiliary, in the spirit of its service, not self, by American Auxiliary, honors the sacrifice of those who serve by enhancing the lives of veterans, military, and their families, both at home and abroad. For God and country, we advocate for veterans, educate our citizens, mentor youth, and promote patriotism for good citizenship, peace, and security. Unit 146 of Oceanside works closely with the American Legion Post and Riders 146. Our members volunteer to assist veterans associations, Wounded Warriors operations. They care. This year's President Cindy Simmons and Secretary Susan Burreur. Anyone interested can join us. They meet every week every month at the Senior Citizen Center.
I think this next group is up your alley, Jim. I think you were mentioning to me that you were in the Cub Scouts.
I was a Cub Scout. I wasn't this particular one, but I was a Cub Scout, and it's Cub Scout Troop 7146. It's from Oceanside and sponsored by our local American Legion, which we thank them very much. Pack 7146 earned the Quality Unit Award and District Honor Unit Award 2 years running. These boys and families of Pack 7146 have fun learning teamwork, responsibility, and respect and pride. Join us by working the club motto, do your best. Pack 7146 of Oceanside. Cub Scouts. Woohoo, good, great.
Great group of kids there.
Right. And now we have the Tiger Cub Den Pack, which is Cub Scouts, of the 721 Mission, sponsored by Mission San Luis Rey. The pack are riding to honor American heroes like Major Davidge, United States Marine Corps Major Davidge, as a naval aviator just returned from deployment to Afghanistan. His son Michael is a member of the pack 721, and under the leadership of Cub Master is Stephen Curti and committee chair Pam Dixon. Tiger Cub is sponsored by the Mission San Luis Rey Parish and was founded last year, bringing back the King of the Missions after 25 years absence. We thank Mission San Luis Rey very much and their Tiger Cub Den Pack.
Oh, do you hear the roar of those motorcycles coming up?
Yeah, sure wish I had one too, you know.
Oh, dear. The American Legion Riders, the Oceanside Chapter 146. They're an association of motorcycle riders and members of the American Legion. Veterans, their spouses or children of veterans are welcome to join. All freeway-capable motorcycles are welcome. The American Legion Riders 146 meet the fourth Saturday at 10 a.m. at the Oceanside Elks Lodge.
Let me tell you, that's one group of bike. Look at that.
Oh.
Let's just listen to them.
You hear that roar?
Yeah.
What a fun motorcycle club.
There is not one speck of dust on any one of those, let me tell you. Next we have the American GI Forum. They're followed by the riders. And the American GI Forum, AGIF, is a congressionally chartered Hispanic veterans and civil rights organization. Its motto is education is our freedom, and freedom should be everyone's business. The AGIF was founded in 1966 in our own hometown veterans who served by this country proudly. The Oceanside chapter has two main fundraisers, and this mariachi dinner is a good one to go to, let me tell you. They have some of the best mariachis every year, one in February and the other in September at the Martin Luther King School. All funds derived by the two mariachi dinner concerts are given right back to two high schools in the Oceanside in scholarships awards. So if you're want to listen to good mariachi music, feel free to join us at the American GI Forum. Contact them.
All right, the DAV Tri-Cities Chapter 95. This colorful van has been donated by Disabled Veterans Tri-City Chapter 95 to the VA Medical Center in Oceanside. Two vans were purchased and donated for use in transporting veterans from the parking lot to the clinic front door in Oceanside. We'd like to take this moment to thank the volunteer drivers for their selfless donation of time. Chapter 95 has over 1,500 members and has been an active participant in many North County veterans programs.
And next we have the Women Marines. Edith Macias Van, Southern California chapter, is part of the Women Marines Organization Association, a nonprofit charitable organization comprised of women who have been serving or are serving honorably in the U.S. Marine Corps. WMA short is the only veterans association for about women Marines and was established to ensure women's history as Marines would continue to be told and passed on to new generations of Marines. We welcome them very much.
Sons and Daughters of Pearl Harbor survivors are next, and their purpose is to carry on the legacy of freedom inherent in remembering Pearl Harbor. Membership is restricted to genetic descendants of someone who was on active duty and was within 3 miles of Pearl Harbor, Hawaii at 7:55 a.m. on December 7, 1941. Sons and Daughters of Pearl Harbor survivors is pleased to host two honored guests, Stuart Headley, past president of Pearl Harbor Survivors San Diego Chapter 3, who was aboard the USS West Virginia, and Reverend Robert Ruffalo, Pearl Harbor survivor, who was aboard the USS Utah during the attack. Pearl Harbor, December 7th, 1941, lest we forget.
You know, I remember just a few years ago we had a large group of these veterans that were marching down the parade, and each year less and less, of course, as time passes. So we definitely honor very much the sons and daughters, but especially these men who served in Pearl Harbor during that terrible day of December 7th, 1941, and we welcome them very much. Next, we have the U.S. Navy submarine veterans. The submarine veterans of the United States Navy in this parade served this great nation from 1943 through this present day. Some are active duty sailors protecting the freedom of this great nation. The float is a model of the submarine USS Bang, SS-835, that was in active service from 1943 to 1972. The USS Bang survived 6 World War II patrols.
Wow.
I had the chance one time to go on a submarine below for several hours, and I tell you, I have great admiration for these men and ladies now that are serving on these, because being underwater, and that was not a long time, I was ready to pop up and go for air. So yeah, definitely congratulations.
We've got here coming up, we've got Soldiers Angels. It's a volunteer-led organization with a mission. May no soldier go unloved. May no soldier walk alone. May no soldier be forgotten until they all come home.
Wow, that's very good. There are many programs. I think that's what a wonderful program to welcome our soldiers and to just be a part of when they're coming home and when they're leaving and everything. And I think this program is just awesome, and it's a fairly new program, I understand, that's been organized on this.
Well, I love their mission, because that's all important. I mean, coming from Oceanside and next door neighbor to Camp Pendleton, we've got so many military men and women that we want to support and continue to show our love, our respect, and honor.
And you know, a lot of families can't be here when their soldiers come home because they're living in other parts of the world or living in other parts of the country. So it's wonderful that this group is there to meet them. Looking up and down Oceanside today, it's on the Coast Highway. You just see the crowds just keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And we encourage all of you to come downtown Oceanside. There's so many new restaurants that are downtown. There's so many things that are going on, and a great place to come down.
All right, we've got the North County LGBT Coalition. They're a nonprofit organization that caters towards LGBT youth and their families. They're committed to working for equality and inclusiveness in the North San Diego County, and they support their troops. And they have a facility downtown on Coast Highway. I'm remiss as to what the address is, but they've been in downtown for a number of years now.
Well, we welcome them to our parade today.
I want to remember to thank Oceanside Massey Nissan for sponsoring this parade. We thank them for their support. They're located at College and 78 and also Main Street, Oceanside.
And don't forget their farmers market and their evening market.
That's right.
Sunset markets, I keep calling it. You know, also we've got another treasure in Oceanside too that's great, is the Heritage Park. And through the summer on July 1st through August 12th, they have lots of different things going on out there. So check the Heritage Park, Friends of Oceanside, and they have a number of different things going on. And that's another one of the little hidden treasures in Oceanside that you need to visit. It's located right behind Mission San Luis Rey. There's so much to do in Oceanside. Anybody that says they're bored here is really not doing too well, because there's so much to go with the art museum. We have the surf museum with so many different things. Okay.
We're going to take a short break to acknowledge our sponsors.
The 2012 Independence Day Parade was brought to you by Massey Nissan.
There's a hard driving beat called the rhythm of the street. Massey Nissan moves you.
Thank our sponsors, of course, Massey Nissan, for making all of this possible for all of us today. We thank our sponsors, Massey Nissan, for being able to provide the funds to help and sponsorship for our parade today. And now we have the Por Siempre Car Club, For Always Car Club. On behalf of Por Siempre Car Club, we would like to wish everyone a very happy and safe 4th of July. We would like to thank all of our branches of our military, past and present. Por Siempre Car Club is a non-profit organization helping the North County community with numerous events to help raise funds for scholarships and other charities. We also hold a car show at Mission San Luis Rey, that sounds good, to benefit the Dia de los Muertos, which is the Day of the Dead. And we thank all of you, all of our troops and everything. We have the Por Siempre Car Club. Look at some of these.
Look at
these cars. Yeah.
Oh, that's so awesome. Oh, my dad would
Aren't you
just
glad
love
you don't have to clean those white tires today? I remember those as a kid, having to clean those things on Saturdays. Yeah, those are great.
Yeah. Oh, it's so cool.
There's an old Lincoln there.
Is that what it is?
It is. Well, thanks. Is that what it is?
Oh,
that just dated me. I know. Thank you very much.
Oh, dear. I'm not good at spotting them, but I love the
There's
vintage
a Chevrolet
cars.
in there, one I used to have myself. I wish I still had it.
Fantastic.
In 1964.
Oh, my
There's
gosh.
an old Chevrolet. Wow, look at that one. That's just awesome. Look at how polished it is. I mean, it's just amazing.
You know, Jim, I want to take this time to let you know and the folks know that Oceanside's going to be celebrating its 125th anniversary next year. You know, we incorporated as a city July 3rd, 1888, And next year, so many different organizations are going to be coming together and celebrating our 125th. So we're very excited about that. The Oceanside Chamber of Commerce, the Oceanside Historical Society, different organizations such as Main Street Oceanside, Tri-City Hospital, Mission San Luis Rey will be celebrating its 215th year.
Ooh, I remember when they had their 200th. That was just yesterday when they had the Vatican Choir here. Wow.
So we're just excited about the Oceanside's history, Oceanside's legacy, and it's exciting, again, just to be at this parade and celebrate all that's Oceanside. And taking a look at these cars just brings us back.
This Impala that's coming in there, the tan 1964, is the exact duplicate of the car I had, my very first car I bought.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
beginning to think maybe that might be it.
Wow.
I'm not sure. It is. You know, if you also want to know what's going on in Oceanside, you want to check with the Visit Oceanside website, and that's visitoceanside.org. And that's with the Visit Oceanside, the tourism side of Oceanside. And every week they have a website that goes out that tells you what's going on in Oceanside and everything that's happening. And again, one of our great services we have in the city of Oceanside. And we're still looking, obviously, at the Por Siempre Car Club with all these beautiful cars that are going by us.
All right, we've got Rocky and Mary Chavez. Rocky is a Marine. He served over 28 years in all 4 divisions around the world and was Chief of Staff for the 4th Division, retiring as a colonel. Then he was elected twice to Oceanside City Council until appointed by the California governor as Undersecretary of the California Department of Veterans Affairs in Sacramento. Rocky is now a candidate for the 76th Assembly District. Happy 4th of July.
And following Rocky, we have the Friendly Sons of St. Patrick. The Friendly Sons of St. Patrick are the oldest fraternal organization in the United States. I love that T-bird. Wow. Founded in Philadelphia in 1771, the Friendly Sons and their supporters gather on a regular basis for singing, storytelling, and general merriment. And occasionally a pint of Guinness. Now that works for me. I could join one of those right now. Join the Friendly Sons of lunch on the second Friday of each month at the Jolly Roger at the Harbor. I guess they'll buy you maybe your first Guinness down there. I'm not sure, but it sounds like something to check into. Friendly Sons of St. Patrick. And in the background, you see the new Petite Madeleine Bakery there, which is a great place to come down and stop in downtown Oceanside.
If I'm not mistaken, was that Chip Dykes there that we just saw? He was a candidate for Oceanside City Council 2012. Right. Chip was a retired Marine, past president of the Oceanside Chamber, and a current candidate for the Oceanside City Council.
Yep, we sure were, and we welcome Chip to our parade. And now we have Troop 752, my old Boy Scout troop of Oceanside, California, is sponsored by the First Presbyterian Church of Oceanside. The Boy Scouts of America is one of the nation's largest and most prominent values-based youth development organizations. The BSA provides a program for young people that builds character, trains them in the responsibilities of participating citizenship, and develops personal fitness. Troop 752 has been in existence over 60 years. Oh, God, that makes me old. And currently consists of over 40 Boy Scouts. I think I was in that in probably the late 50s, somewhere in there, somewhere in that, or maybe even early 60s. You know, great. And we apologize for Chip for not getting him exactly when we did, but we're very glad that Chip was in the parade with us all today.
Yeah, he and his wife Zeta are longtime Oceanside residents. Oh, and look at this guy. He's all decked out in the flags from his eyes to the top of his head. Very patriotic, and that's the theme here at today's parade. Of course, it's the Independence Day parade. Just remembering all those who served and died for our country, all those who serve today, and remembering all the sacrifices military has made for us.
And now we have Perks Detailing. Perks Detailing is Southern California's premier detailing company, the best car perker upper, say that close, in North County. Best car perker upper in North County. Insured and licensed. Call us for all your detailing needs. Autos, boats, and RVs, we do it all. Perks Auto Detailing. I think that's pretty good.
Well, I could use some perking up.
Okay. You know what? What a great parade we're having today. I'm so excited seeing all of the kids out here and the people and the enthusiasm, the generation of what's going on. It's just great to see it. And, you know, it's almost like the ghosts of yesterday are here, too, because these parades started back in, 18?
Oh, we probably had at least the earliest parade was at least 1889, but I think Oceanside's been probably celebrating before then. But some of the earliest photos that we have of Oceanside Parade, and that's one thing that our city loves is a good parade. parade, we come out in full force, and who doesn't love a parade? And so it's just part of tradition here.
You know, your historical office is located just around the corner here, too,
Yes.
isn't it?
Yeah, we do have a great big crowd here.
Huge
Look at
crowd.
the families.
Oh, that's great. Look at all those. It's all of the families. This is what the Independence Day is all about, really, is independence. And I hear bagpipes in the background
do
coming, but
too.
look at the crowds on that. The 7 Celtic Nations Pipe Band. In 2007, co-founders Michael Redding and Doug McEwellen, I got that right, established the 7 Celtic Nations Pipe Band as an outlet for pipers and drummers of non-competing pipe bands to compete in pipe band competitions. I think this is a test. And to promote Scottish music, culture, and heritage through the music of the great Highland bagpipes. This band is now a competition now a competition show and parade band. Listen to the music on that now. The Marine Corps hymn in bagpipes. I love it. It's just great. We listen to that for a second. The Celtic Nations Pipe Band is sponsored by SDUSD. Visual and Performing Arts invites everyone to learn the great Highland bagpipes, the Scottish snare drum, tenor drum, and bass drum. Let's listen to that music. I love that. The Marine Corps hymn.
Kind of gives me goosebumps.
Yeah, Celtic Nations Pipe Band. 7 Celtic Nations Pipe Band. Listen to the applause, too, from the crowd.
They
Wonderful.
Love it. They love
Yeah.
it.
And they've got the kilts on. It's a nice cool day to be wearing the kilts. The wind will be blowing.
Here we've got the Miss San Diego City pageant, Kayla Ross, Miss San Diego Cities 2012, and Savannah Keener, Miss Teen San Diego Cities 2012, represent the County of San Diego. Kayla is a graduate of UC Davis working towards becoming a large animal veterinarian, while Savannah is a junior at West Hills High School. For more information, you can like them on Facebook.
And now we have Jerry Tuttleman for Congress. Jerry is running for Congress to represent North San Diego County and the South Orange County and citizens of Oceanside, Carlsbad, Vista, Encinitas, and Solana Beach, Del Mar, San Clemente. He's got quite an area, San Juan Capistrano, and Dana Point.
Oh, here we've got
We
the
welcome him.
Escondido Mounted Posse. Chartered in 1948, the Escondido Mounted Posse was organized to support the local police at a time when there was only 12 regular officers.
Oh, we got horses. We got horses. Good.
The posse was also called upon to assist with disasters and perform search and rescue operations. And today the posse is made up of volunteers and attends 15 parades annually to serve as a historical reminder of Escondido's early years.
You know, and I'm so glad that all of the twirlers and everybody were ahead of the horses, so that's good.
right.
I was worried about that.
That's right.
And now we have the Oceanside Republican Women's Federation. The Ladies Republican Federated celebrating their 64th year serving the conservative women of Oceanside, and invite you to join them honoring our founding document, the Declaration of Independence. In Congress, July 4th, 1776, we hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain inalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness, that to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers and the consent of the government. And I wish all of our people in Washington, D.C. would read that, too.
That's right.
Now we have the Flagmen of Oceanside. The flagmen.org has a history of over 75 years of supporting patriotism of our military, first responders, and helping all communities in the states of this nation, and especially motivating young people. These groups have come together today to symbolize our will and desire to promote America's spirit of freedom. El Camino ROTC Cadets, Color Guard, the Liberty Bell, the Flagman Van, Naval Sea Cadets carrying 50 state flags. And to get more contact information on them, go to www.theflagman.org. We welcome them to our parade today.
Well, many of you will remember Alex Kapitansky.
Yes,
he was
very well.
the original flagman, and there he goes by in a van with his likeness on it.
Well, not him, but it's his picture.
likeness.
Okay. And his son is carrying over, too, I believe, helping
That's right. The family's
continuing his
taking
tradition
over.
on that. Now we have the Miss Vista Scholarship Pageants. Miss Vista 2012 is Courtney Haar. Courtney is an 18-year-old freshman attending Miracosta College and will transfer to Georgetown University to study political science. The Miss Vista court consists of Lucy Baca, Michelle Franco, Angeli Geck and Ashton Knowles. Eileen Jones is Miss Teen Vista 2012. She's a 15-year-old sophomore attending Rancho Buena Vista. Eileen's court consists of Allison Granada and Jenny Hayes, and we welcome all of them. There's a lot more there, and we'd love to be able to read your names, but they've kind of gone by so fast on it. So,
and we don't want to forget the Oceanside Sea Lions Club. The next entry is with Miss Oceanside, Miss Teen Oceanside, and their courts. The pageant is one of the Sea Lions' major fundraisers. Their main focus is assisting school children who need eyeglasses, very important, and riding in the 2007 California Special Maroon Mustang convertible, driven by owner Rick Beatty, USMC retired at Fallbrook, and Lion Secretary Ed Ash. Also a retired Marine are Miss Oceanside Abby, help me out there, Jim. Tamandong, and Miss Teen Oceanside Iris Salisbury. Riding in the next vehicle are Miss Oceanside Princesses Tatiana Robinson, second Miss Oceanside Princess Victoria Troop, along with the third Miss Oceanside Princess Canessa Utah, and then first Miss Teen Princess Brittany Garcia, second Miss Teen Princess Jessica Contreras, with third Miss Teen Princess Hillary Adkins. Then we've got the Miss Vista Scholarship Pageant. Miss Vista 2012 is Courtney Haar. Courtney is an 18-year-old freshman attending Miracosta College and will transfer to Georgetown University. I think we've kind of got these a little backwards there, don't we?
Yes.
But here they are again, so we don't want to be remiss in introducing them, and they're such beautiful ladies, and they're convertible.
Well, you know, we did miss on Vista Strawberry Festival Queen is Caitlin Dolan, a 15-year-old sophomore at Buena Vista High. Caitlin's courts consist of Caitlin, sorry about that, got that. Aaron Leeds, Idalia Barragan, and Jackie Felix. The guys and gals of Miss Vista Pageants are excited to be here and wish everyone a safe 4th.
And very lovely ladies. And
also there was
happy.
a Nick Barrigal, who is Mr. Vista of 212. He was a 17-year-old senior attending Mission Vista High School.
Look at her in her robe and crown, very lovely. And I love the Mustangs there that are escorting them. Those are pretty hot cars there.
Yeah. Good looking cars.
All right. I don't know. But it's always lovely to have the princesses from all over the communities. I know that Oceanside, Vista, they're represented here by so many of the different princesses. And they're on to get scholarships and go on to be representing their community in bigger and better things.
Right, and what great work with scholarships, too, to be able to help them get their start in college on it. And we appreciate it very much, the groups that work hard to...
There's also Mr. Vista. Who knew? I did not know. A little eye candy for the women here.
And that is Nick Barrigal, is Mr. Vista of 2012. He is a 17-year-old senior attending Mission Vista High School. Nick's court consists of Paul Banks and Aaron Cardenas.
All right. We want to take time to, again, just remind you that after the 4th of July, you can watch this parade on demand at koct.org. And the first replay of the parade will be tonight at 7 p.m. on Channel 18, and Sunday at 9 a.m. and 7 p.m. All right, now we've got the Carlsbad Lions Club. They've been a proud sponsor of the Miss Carlsbad Scholarship Pageant for 58 years. And riding on the float is Miss Carlsbad 2012, Katie Lohman, a student at Miracosta College, and Miss Teen Carlsbad 2012, Jessica Streich, a junior at Carlsbad High School. And seated are their princesses.
Great.
Oh, now we've got some great doggies.
Oh, I think great dogs. The San Diego Golden Retriever Meetup Group. The San Diego Golden Retriever Meetup Group is a group of Golden Retriever owners that get together with their Goldens and enjoy a variety of activities. Anyone who owns a Golden Retriever is welcome to join the group. Golden Retrievers are one of the most popular family breeds in the world and make excellent companions and service dogs. The members of the Golden Retrievers Meetup Group wish you and your family a happy Independence Day. Look at those dogs. Aren't they great? Oh, man,
so
I love them.
Cute.
Yeah.
They are happy to be in the parade.
I bet they're kind of hot, though. They're kind of panting a little bit.
No, they look happy.
They're waiting for that bone at the end of the road down here at Civic Center and some water to drink. I think so. Look at that.
Them.
Yeah.
They're so cute. Well, now we've got the Oceanside's Elk Lodge. Since 1929, the Oceanside Elks Benevolent Protective Order has been a big part of our city. In the first car are Lodge Exalted Ruler Dan Borg and the Lodge Chaplain and past Elk of the Year for many years, Carol French. And next we have past Exalter Ruler, retired Master Sergeant Red Brandow.
Brandow, huh?
He's pulling the elk mascot, the Purple Pig, somewhere. I'm sure he's coming up. I want to see the Purple Pig.
He's obviously not in that Corvette, but that's for sure.
Well, this program assists the Boys and Girls Club, disabled children, and provides scholarships so they can walk, talk, see, and play. Oh, there's the Purple Pig. There it is.
That's it. That's their mascot.
That is their. And how did they get a Purple Pig?
I don't know.
for
I'm not
mascot?
an elk. I'm not an elk.
No,
I missed that one.
But they invite you to.
It's all part of their organization and everything, and that's part of their founding and for their funding for their scholarships and everything, and all of the things great things they do in the community.
All right. Well,
we thank them.
Now we've got Splash, the Oceanside Library mascot.
He could be right in the pond behind us right now, right?
Splash is being driven in a convertible by Suzanne Williams, and president of the Friends of the Oceanside Library. This adorable starfish loves to read and wants to encourage everyone to dive into the many fun summer reading programs going on right now at the library.
And now we have the Oceanside Library Bookmobile. Is celebrating one of America's greatest freedoms, the freedom to read. By visiting the library or the Bookmobile, you can learn all about amazing American heroes. Absolutely, reading is the way. Stop by today and to find out more of the fun and fascinating programs and activities that are offered by all ages.
Well, Frank Lanza. Frank is a longtime resident of Oceanside. He is driving a very cool 1973 Chevy Nova that he restored for his wife, who has never been behind the wheel.
I love that part.
Frank
I love
does
that.
all
I
the
love
driving.
that.
Hey, now. She says that's his job. Happy birthday, America.
Every husband should have a car that they put together for their wife, but they continue driving it. So I think that's awesome, who has never been behind the wheel. And next we have the Herica Solar Company. If you're tired of paying high electric bills, call Herica Solar. We can set you up with low monthly payments that is less than your electric bill with no installation cost, and their number is 1-855-55-HERCA. And we welcome them here in Oceanside on a nice sunny day where you could be generating electricity for something.
That's right. Oh, here we've got the California Surf Museum.
One of the jewels of Oceanside.
That's true. They're proud to march with so many amazing American heroes in Oceanside's Independence Day Parade. In so doing, they also honor the many surfers who have served in the military to protect the freedoms we hold in our hearts. Please give a warm round of applause to a few of our local surfers who've served. The California Surf Museum.
Check out that Woody.
Is located on Pierview Way and is open daily. Come on by.
You know, and if you haven't been to the Oceanside Surf Museum, please go down. It's an incredible place to go through and spend some time with your children in the afternoon. Next, we have the Camp Pendleton Catholics, is a group of active duty and retired military members representing the chapels on board Camp Pendleton. They provide religious education for adults and children, spiritual growth, and support for active duty service members who are overseas and their families. Today they are honoring amazing American heroes, Navy chaplains who have lived according to John 15:13. There is no greater love than to lay down one's life for one's friend. God bless America.
Now we have the lovely Celeste Butler, Miss 2012 California Junior Team Achieve. Miss Celeste Butler, an Oceanside resident who just finished her freshman year at El Camino High School, where she maintained an unbelievable 4.0 GPA, performed the leading role Juliet in Romeo and Juliet, and won Outstanding Theatrical Performance. Celeste was also National American Miss Junior Teen State Top 20 finalist.
We can congratulate her very much. And followed by her is the Cheese Hockey. Oceanside would like to welcome Cheese Hockey, Oceanside's oldest men's ice hockey team. Cheese Hockey was formed in 1998 by local Oceanside resident Dave Orr. The Cheese, as they are known by their fans, play against other teams from around the county. In 2008, the Cheese went undefeated in winning their league championship. Bet they overtook the Mice.
What exactly is cheese hockey, though? Do you know?
You're asking somebody who grew up in Southern California, who's only seen snow 3 times in their life? I haven't a clue. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm very
But I know
intrigued.
it's something we need to find out,
That's
definitely.
true.
That's true. We need to go home and Google cheese hockey. And
Look at all these young guys on their razors
I think it's
here.
Great.
They got all
They
their
do a lot better
razor
than I did. I
scooters.
fell over backwards on the thing on the 3rd run on that.
All right. Looks like a Boy Scout or a Cub Scout troop there on their razor scooters going by. And I wonder if they're part of the cheese hockey team.
It says it is. That's Cub Scout Pack 756.
Okay. All right. The Cub Scout 756 meets at Palmquist Elementary School. It's one of the oldest packs in Oceanside. Oh, and look at the Shriners here.
And you know what? I am a Shriner. They have 22 Shrine hospitals located across the United States, Canada, and Mexico. And the funny little cars coming your way are 1/4 scale replicas of the 1914 Model T Ford. They are pride and joy of the drivers who are members of the Albar Shrine from San Diego Tin Lizzie Parade Unit. Most of the Tin Lizzie drivers are veterans representing all 5 services, and their services span from World War II to present-day conflicts, and with some of our younger members currently serving overseas. The little cars are bring great smiles to friends and faces. Young alike, accompanying the Tin Lizzies are the Albar Shrine Clowns. They delight the hearts of young and old at hospitals around the world. And all of the members, we work toward the Shriners Hospital of crippled children, so no child can go any less than 18 years or anywhere in the world, anywhere in the Canada, Mexico, and the United States would get free medical care and orthopedic work. So there we go.
Oh, they're an awesome addition to any parade. And here's Tanya's dancers. They love Oceanside. They love to perform at the Sunset Market and the Sunshine Brooks Theater,
which is put on by Main Street.
And they love to be in the Oceanside Independence Day Parade.
Great. We welcome Tanya's
So if
dance.
you'd like to see them, come down to the Sunset Market.
Every Thursday evening from 5 till 9, I believe it is.
Here we've got the Tri-City Inline Hockey League. They're a league with a mission. The Tri-City Inline Hockey League operates out of the rink at San Luis Rey Mission. Their organized recreational co-ed hockey program open to a new and experienced players ages 5 and 17. Their mission is to stress the ideals of good sportsmanship, honesty, loyalty, scholastic achievement, integrity, and respect for authority, and to promote the game of inline hockey. Check out their website at www.tcihl.com.
You know, the California Museum, when they just went by a few minutes ago, they have their Big Wednesday summer film festivals. Check it out on July 11th and on July 25th. They have films from Haley Gordon, Paradigm Shift, and Steve Cleveland. Big Wednesdays are great at the Surf Museum. And now we have West Coast Mini Cars Club. Here comes the Mini Car Club. They're from San Diego. Base groups started around the twisties on the back roads. That's an interesting way. The Mini is a great car hat. It's typical, purchased by people who really enjoy life. You can see them all really good friends. And I think you can hear them. You can sound on them.
Oh, I love those Minis. I think they are just the cutest things. I don't know. I'm assuming they get good gas mileage, but you could just about park them anywhere, maneuver in and out of traffic. I just love those things. Those are the cutest little things.
You know what?
And they have a lot of great sound effects.
I was going to say, and it's a great club. I was just listening to the train going through. Can you imagine sitting at a stoplight and hearing that train whistle coming through? It'd be freaking everybody out.
Oh.
You know what? In the UK, these are so popular all over and everything, and now they become very popular in the U.S. too, so it's great to see them. And they're fun little ones. I've only ridden in them once, but I really enjoyed it. It was a good time.
Now we've got the Oceanside Theater Company. They're the newest addition to downtown's growing arts district. Don't miss You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown, playing at the Brooks Theater tonight and tomorrow afternoon. And I think Charlie's best friend Snoopy is in there somewhere, and he's honoring all of our American flying aces.
And you know what? That's just across the street, almost kitty corner from the Oceanside Public Library and the City Hall down here. So it's right in the 200 block of North Coast Highway.
Oh, is there Snoopy right there? Is he in the wagon there?
I think so. I think so. I think so.
Look at him carrying on. The Children of Oceanside's Theater Company's Youth Academy Summer Musical Boot Camp invite you to their Wild West Review July 14th, 15th, 21st, and 22nd, also at the Brooks, right here on Coast Highway. And look at him just there goofing around.
Yeah, but you know what? He's got it made. Somebody's pulling him. He's not walking, so I think that's smart, really. I think that's really good, because the fact that he's being pulled and he gets to ham the whole thing, and he still feels good at the end.
Oh, he's having a fun time.
Absolutely. He got to work out in the wagon.
The Sunshine Brooks Theater is one of Oceanside's oldest theaters. It was built in 1936, originally as the Margot Theater. Many people will remember it as the Town Theater.
Yep.
And now it's a dramatic arts theater.
And it was donated by a lady by the name of Sunny Brooks to the city of Oceanside.
Right?
Yes, And so the City of Oceanside, in conjunction with the theater company, is a great team working together to bring us good musical venues, theatrical venues.
All right, now they're dressed up in their Western wear for the Wild West musical review. And so they are in costume promoting their events. It looks like they're going to have family fun at the Brooks July 14th, 15th,
21st, and 22nd.
There you go. And that looks like a fun time.
Looks like it's kind of hot walking in that dress, though, isn't it? That long dress.
Well, she's very beautiful.
She is, very much
and
so.
she's
Both
got
they
a
all
great
are.
poise there.
Yeah.
So we want to thank again Main Street Oceanside for this parade. What a fun day everyone's having. I think all the participants as well as the attendees are having a great day. It is just a Chamber of Commerce picture perfect day.
And we want to thank KOCT for producing this for everyone so that they can see it and be able to enjoy it. Now we have the San Diego House Rabbit Society, and the San Diego House Rabbit Society is a local all-volunteer nonprofit organization supporting abandoned domestic rabbits. I think I've got 10 on my lawn. The society has supported local shelters, rabbit families in the community, and found homes for abandoned rabbits in the San Diego County for nearly 20 years. Today we have volunteers showing off their rabbit companions in pet strollers. These volunteers work with rabbits in local shelters and attend community events to get word out about their often overlooked companion animals. You know, great idea, because these rabbits really, they should get in touch with the SNAP people, I think, or something like that, because
oh dear.
maybe it would cut it down just a little bit.
Do they have rabbits there in those wagons? Is that what they?
Yeah, they do.
Look at them! Look at carrying their rabbit. Oh, how sweet!
Yep.
Oh.
And they're also in the little buggies too.
Oh, for heaven's sake! Oh, there they are. Look how cute that bunny is, just sitting there on the parade.
I think they've got it weighted down so it doesn't jump out. Can you imagine chasing a rabbit down the parade route?
Well, maybe he's just a very well-behaved
right.
bunny. Oh, look at here. We've got the Pride of Vista Scholarship Pageant.
And that's sponsored annually by the Pride of Vista Lions Club. The pageant promotes volunteerism, personal growth, confidence, as well as providing scholarships to young women ages 7 to 24. Starting with the youngest group, we have Little Miss Pride of Vista 2012,
cute.
Grace Summerhill and her court members. Next, we have Junior Miss Pride of Vista 2012, Audrey Kogler and her court for Miss Teen Pride of Vista 2012. We have Brianna Molina and her court for the Miss Pride of Vista 2012, Princess Ortiz and her court. Accompanying them are Miss City of San Diego Junior American Teenager Taylor Atchison, Miss San Diego American Teenager Jordan Kogler, and Miss San Diego U.S. International Lorraine Fears.
So beautiful, so beautiful.
That's a lot of names to read in
We
just a
love
short
our
time.
princesses
Absolutely.
here in Oceanside.
You bet.
You never have enough royalty.
And queens. No, there we go.
Wow.
England has one, we have dozens.
That's right.
We got them in a heartbeat.
Oh, here we've got Mosin Transportation. We are a family-owned independent gas station truck stop business that was established in Oceanside, California in 1995. We are committed to offer our customers the lowest possible prices and friendly service with a smile. This has been our main goal and model since we first opened Mosin, and the family would like to thank all of you for years of support, and please tell your friends about us. And I know I've got a Mosin gas station right around the corner from me on Coast Highway. And they always
have your hose directly right into it, kind of siphoning it back off up the street.
No, but they do have very inexpensive gas, and I notice they're always the first to lower the gas prices.
And that's
so
on the corner of
looking.
Wisconsin and North Coast Highway,
That's
right
right.
across the street from 101 Cafe.
There you go. There you go.
Now we have Waste Management has brought back his popular demand, the Recycle Cart Drill Team, and in the Recycle Car Drill Team, we have performed by the Seroptimus International of Oceanside and Carlsbad. We have Lori Summers. We have Linda Burney. We have Michelle Delia. We have Frances Slaughter. We have Nicole Knorr, Karen Leventhal, and Beverly Holtz. And watch these ladies. I called them the Trashettes last year, and I kind of got myself in trouble. But they are really the Recycle Cart Drill Team. Seroptimus International is an international nonprofit organization whose mission is to enhance the lives of women and girls locally around the world. Waste Management has also brought one of their new compressed natural gas vehicles to this year. Waste Management has been moving their entire fleet to natural gas. There we see it. Eventually reducing carbon emissions, proving equal to removing 3,100 cars off the highways daily. Waste Management oversees and is a great one of our wonderful purveyors in Oceanside that takes care of all our trash needs. And then we have the recycle cart team, which are the Seroptimists, so that's great. And you can hear them as they're going by doing their thing.
Oh, now we've got the El Camino Marching Band and Color Guard from Oceanside. The drum major is Carly Coleman. Drum captain is Brittany Bennett. Color Guard leaders are Adriana Lara and Jackie Johnson, and they are performing Salute to Freedom. And then we've got the flag drill team there. And there's their beautiful band there.
I love it. El Camino, a wonderful Oceanside High School, El Camino and the Oceanside El Camino Marching Bands. Both bands are absolutely dynamic, wonderful assets to the city of Oceanside. Our young youth with their musical abilities and everything, and El Camino is just doing such an awesome job today, too. We really thank them for being a part of our parade today. And, you know, it's so great to see the youth, you know, wanting to do this, playing the musical instruments, and I mean, these are what we're going to be listening to in the years to come. These are the musicians, so I think it's awesome.
They're playing Grand Old Flag.
Yeah. Now we have the Oceanside Masonic Lodge, which I happen to be a member of the Oceanside Masonic Lodge 381 in Oceanside, graciously transported by the Tow Wizard of Oceanside. San Dieguito Masonic Lodge was chartered in 1906 and has been continuously in operation for 103 years. The California Masons support 2 retirement homes and a home for youth in addition to providing scholarships. The Masons support Job's Daughters and Rainbow Girls, DeMolay for Young Men, and Poinsettia Chapter for Eastern Star, another one of the adult organizations. Very great involvement in the city of in Oceanside and the North County, Encinitas, and up and down the coast. The Oceanside Masonic Lodge.
We just want to remind you that today's parade is being carried live on Cox Cable, AT&T's UVerse, and on KOCT.org. KOCT is available in 80% of Oceanside homes. That's over 54,000 households. The parade will be replayed numerous times on Channel 18 and 19 during the month of July. And the first replay is tonight at 7 p.m. on Channel 18 and on Sunday at 9 a.m. and 7 p.m. For programs for, by, and about Oceanside, tune to KOCT, your Oceanside channels. It's a great day here again at Oceanside.
Can you believe this weather? You know, Oceanside is part of, along this coastal area, is the 5th best weather in the world. The Canary Islands being number 1. And I mean, people come from all over the world, and you hear the comments, I'd give anything if I could live here. And, you know, we're so lucky to live here, and we complain once in a while when it drops down to like 50 degrees. It's like, oh, my gosh, get the sweaters out and everything. Change the flip-flops to a pair of T-shirts or something like that. And now we have the International Order of the Alhambra is an international Catholic organization for men and women that devotes time and money to assist children and adults that are actively developmentally disabled. They also provide scholarships to students working towards a degree in special education. These men and women all come from the North County, but most of them are from Oceanside, and we welcome the International Alhambra for us. I know the Alhambra works a lot with the Mission San Luis Rey. They have an Alhambra group too, I believe.
Right?
Yes,
Is this still that group, that same group right here?
I think it is.
Pulling up the rear in that Ford?
Yep.
What's he got on his hood there?
I am not sure. It looks like it could be. It looks like a camel. It is. It's the International Alhambra, which is a camel. Exactly. Right.
Okay,
right.
cute.
That's their mascot, and they have their ladies with them also there. Firewater Saloon at Pier View Pub. Come down and celebrate your independence with the staff at the Firewater Saloon and Pier View Pub, which is right on Cleveland and Pier View Way, if I recall right. Featuring Tawny and the Replaceable. Both are located at the Oceanside Pier on Pier View Way in beautiful downtown Oceanside. The Firewater Saloon has got what you're looking for, whether it's local, station, military, or visiting vacation. Come on by. Good music, good times. Happy Independence Day. And, you know, also on July 24th at the pier, there just happens to be a beer festival, too, going on at the beach, put on by San Diego Beer Festival. And that's the 21st at the Oceanside Beer Amphitheater. So after you've gone there, you can go up to the Firewater Saloon and have another beer, and it all comes together, and it's all in downtown Oceanside and at our beach in Oceanside.
Yeah. And enjoy Tawny, I guess, as she's performing.
All right.
She's there at the Firewater Saloon, Pier View Pub.
And that event will be supported also by the Oceanside Longboard Surf Club of the Brewing Company Beer Festival. lots of things going on down here all the time. Let me
That's
tell you,
right,
you
that's
can't
right.
be bored in Oceanside. I tell you, you absolutely cannot be bored in Oceanside. And now we have the San Diego Roadsters from San Diego. The San Diego Roadsters, the Pontiac Solstice was produced from 2006 to 2009, and the Saturn Sky from 2007 to 2009. We have a little competition in the background. We have a combination of turbo and non-turbo vehicles. They're convertible roadsters. Both 5-speed manual and automatic transmissions are available. The Pontiac Solstice Coupe was made in 2001 with a removable hardtop, and it's very rare. Both Pontiac and Saturn ended their production in 2009, so it was a short-lived, but boy, let me tell you, it's a good-looking car. Looks like it gets up and moves. And they've got a club with only 2 years. They got a club moving on it, so it brings people together.
Those are nice-looking cars there.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, as you were saying, Jim, there's so much to do in downtown Oceanside. There's so much to do. We have so much to offer.
Don't forget our farmers market every Thursday in the daytime from 9 to 1, and then we have the evening market from 5 until 9 o'clock right downtown Oceanside, both of them just within a couple blocks of each other, and it's a great time to go.
S&R Towing was started in 1985 when two Oceanside high school friends decided to start their own business. Years of hard work and many good employees have turned S&R Towing into one of North County's largest towing service companies. With a wide range of towing equipment, S&R Towing can handle all of your towing needs, from small to large, from local to long-distance transport. We can cover it all. If you feel you may have had too much to drink, just to be on the safe side, call S&R to give you and your car a ride home for not much more than what you would pay for a cab. S&R Towing wishes you a safe and happy 4th of July.
And they're saluting us as we go by. I can hear it, right.
That's right.
And now we have Corvettes in motion. Every generation of Corvette from 1953 onwards has embodied the best of American technology and performance, made in America. Corvettes in motion take pride in owning and driving our Corvettes through beautiful vistas of California and Nevada. That's not the Corvette, believe me. That's still S&R Towing going by. There is nothing more American than the flag, mom, apple pie, and the Corvette.
That's
Let
true.
freedom ring. Happy 4th of July from the Corvettes in motion. Great group of cars. God, I love those cars. Friends have them. They're fun to ride in. I get they're great to own.
They're
I just have
beautiful
too much
cars.
stuff to haul all the time.
Yeah,
That's my
that's
problem.
true. They're beautiful cars.
Absolutely.
And they're cars that make perfect to haul those princesses.
You got
know.
it. Or, maybe we need to just make more free time, and then we could be able to get one of these Corvettes and sit in the parades and do this type of thing and have fun, Maybe we're on the wrong side of this microphone. You think so? No, I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay, now we've got the North County African American Women's Association. They're a nonprofit organization of women for all ethnicities. One of our goals is to assist women by providing scholarships for them to continue their education. We welcome applications from high school graduates that are going directly into college, as well as ladies who are already in college. Our major funding for these scholarships is our annual Gentleman's Gourmet. And I'm very interested to know what that would be.
It's very good. I've had friends have gone to it, and it's a great evening. It really is. And now we have a restaurant that's been in town for many, many years, and they have brand new ownership at Bessie's Cafe. It was opened in 1929, Roaring 20s restaurant on Coast Highway. I believe it's like 232 or 332. It's in the 200 to 300 block of South Coast Highway. It has serving breakfast and lunch every day. Please visit Bessie's at 1929 Cafe on Coast Highway at Michigan. See you there. I had lunch there yesterday, and it's great. I've eaten there about 4 or 5 times since they've reopened up again. All kinds of pictures of the old city of Oceanside back around the turn of the century and even before that. Great history lesson on that, so good place to go.
All right,
Bessie's 1929 Cafe.
Now we've got Curves Oceanside. It's a boutique women's exercise and weight loss facility that offers a complete cardio and strength training workout in just 30 minutes. Curves is fun, fast, and safe, an exercise option for women of all ages, and is located on Mission Avenue next door to Petco. Their T-shirts display the number of workouts that they accomplished at Curves.
Wow, they look good.
Wow.
There you go. Look, there she is.
Oh, look at her
She's
in
on
her
her
chair
curves.
there. She can still work out and lift those weights.
You suppose she's been working out for the last hour and a half in that same position?
Gosh. Oh, well,
She probably won't be able to
kudos
walk at the
her.
end of that.
Kudos. I'm very impressed.
Yeah. And now we have Miss American Co-ed Pageant, was founded in 1983. They are state pageants held all over and nationals all year, and nationals held at Walt Disney World during Thanksgiving week. There are several age divisions from princesses to co-ed and ranging from 3 years to 22 years of age. Here are your lovely Miss California State winners. They will be competing at nationals this November. Please wish them luck.
All right, now we've got the North San Diego County NAACP branch 1086. They were founded in 1965. The mission of the North San Diego County NAACP is to empower underserved community members with the knowledge to improve their social and economic status through advocacy, human and civil rights services. Branch President Dr. Shirley Johnson is accompanied by National Youth Board member Ms. Ariana Noble and young members of the Youth Council.
Great. Oceanside Cultural Arts Foundation, and we welcome them in our parade today. One more great activity and one more great group of people who make Oceanside one of the best places to live anywhere in the United States, in the world. You know, we're prejudiced. We really believe that it is great. And the Kiwanis Club of Oceanside is celebrating 86 years of service to the community. It is part of the Kiwanis International Organization serving the children of the world. Some of our service includes the Family Recovery Center, Rady's Children's Hospital, Stand Up for Kids, Oceanside Christmas Charity, the YMCA Camp Pendleton, Treasure Chest Books for Children. We invite you to attend one of our meetings at the Jolly Roger. Great group that does so much for Oceanside. And now we have
Robert Parrish, Rancho Vista Retirement Community.
This is a great story. This is a great story.
Dreams Program and the Independence Parade Committee, City of Oceanside, are thrilled to recognize Mr. Robert Parrish, an 87-year-old gentleman who expressed a dream that he would love to be in a parade. He said, "I can't believe this is coming true at my age. I've traveled all over the world serving in the military, but was never asked to be in a parade. This is going to be a great experience for me." We want to express our thanks to Mr. Paris for his long military service to our country. It is our honor to make your dreams come true.
And you know, Robert Parrish, we are so delighted you're in our parade today because you're making our day today. I think this is awesome. You ask and you shall receive. I think it's great. And what a great program Rancho Vista Retirement Community, the Second Wind Dreams program is.
Now we've got Racers Against Drugs. On the 1939 Ford Co., owned by Brian Ferris, rides the Confer Motorsports dwarf race car. And now we've skipped on to the Camp Pendleton Mechanized Museum. Jim, you want to tell us what's happening here?
The Mechanized Museum provides vehicles each year for our many veterans groups. Today we have a 1969 A100 Dodge van used by Camp Pendleton-based motors, a 1942 WC 63 Dodge weapons carrier used by the United States Marine Corps in World War II and Korea. The following M35A2C cargo trucks were used in Vietnam and up to the early 1980s. A 1970 2.5-ton cargo truck with an M101A1 and a 101M howitzer.
Look at all those vehicles lined up there.
Let me tell you, a 1972-ton cargo truck, a 1972.5-ton cargo truck with cargo trailer, a 1972.5-ton cargo truck with what's called a water buffalo, a 1955-ton cargo truck with M114 151 millimeter howitzer, and from the Desert Storm, we have a 1988 light strike vehicle. You've got to go to Pendleton to see all these trucks. That's all.
Oh, they have a wonderful museum.
High mobility, multi-purpose wheeled vehicle with a tube optically wired guided missile system, a 1984 high mobility, multi-purpose wheeled vehicle and heavily machine gun, M2 machine gun vehicle, and used in Iraqi freedom in addition to Desert Storm are the following 1955 high mobility vehicles also.
And we were so happy to have these vehicles, several of these vehicles at Operation Appreciation in May on Armed Forces Day. There were several of these vehicles parked on the beach, and they allowed the public, they allowed the children to climb on board and kind of experience the thrill of being on this heavy-duty equipment. And some of these vehicles will be at Oceanside Harbor Days on September 29th and 30th at the Oceanside Harbor. So it's a wonderful, wonderful museum, and I'm sure that many of the military who were able to be on board and serve on these vehicles know exactly what they are as they pass by, although we're not always sure, but they played a big role in maintaining our country's freedom.
All I can say is it's a good thing they're not firing them as they're going backwards down the thing, because we would have one heck of a mess. No, it's great. And you know what? This is a great place to take the children out there. You can go aboard Camp Pendleton out there and tell them you're going to the Camp Pendleton Mechanized Museum. And it's open, I believe, all week, I believe.
You know, I'm not sure, but
check with the base services out there. But it's a great thing to go to see. And I mean, it's history for all of you.
That's true. Oh, and look at here, the participants waving their flag here at the Oceanside Civic Center, enjoying the day.
We have lots of people on our streets down here that are enjoying this great parade with all of us today. And, you know, we'd like to thank, of course, the Main Street organization for helping us today and for producing the parade today, putting all the hard work and all of their volunteers all up and down the parade route that have been working so hard. We want to thank all of the people that have donated money to help the parade go to. And we want to thank the City of Oceanside, too, for allowing us to have this parade and for obviously going behind and helping make sure everything is ready to go for after the parade. The City of Oceanside and all of us are very appreciative of all of the things they do for all of us. And, of course, KOCT, we want to thank them also.
That's right. That's right. I'm just getting a thrill of seeing these vehicles come down Coast Highway with the American flag. It's just very awe-inspiring and very patriotic. And Oceanside loves as we said before, we love our parades, we love our military, and we are one patriotic city.
Absolutely. And we have a lot of people who have served in the services, too, that live here in Oceanside, and that makes it even a better community yet. So.
We want to remember to thank Mossy Nissan of Oceanside. Oh, and here's the Oceanside Firefighters Association, Ron Owens. He's on a 1952 Mack fire engine owned and operated by the Oceanside Firefighters Association.
You got it. You got it. You're good. You're good.
Purchased new by the City of Oceanside, this fire engine has served for nearly 30 years, responding to thousands of emergencies and most of the historic fires. This engine was recently completely refurbished and is a proud symbol of tradition and a commitment to excellence by generations of Oceanside firefighters.
And we welcome the Oceanside firefighters for sure, the important part of our city. You know, it's hard to believe that this parade is over now. You know, it's gone so fast.
It has.
It's literally, it seems like about 10 minutes ago it started. But you know what? So many people have been working so hard to make this parade what it is today. And I want to thank you for being here today, making
Jim.
my day. It's beautiful and everything to be here and our beautiful sunshiny city. And we want to thank KOCT for all of the hard work that they have done to produce this and for all of us to be able to enjoy in the weeks to come, not only today and tomorrow, but you're going to be able to go to koct.org and you'll be able to find when it's being reproduced. Main Street organization, Main Street, we want to thank them for everything that's been doing.
We want to thank also all of those businesses and individuals who donated to the parade fund to make this parade possible, to all those organizations and individuals who participated in the parade, the high schools, the princesses, the military, the fire department, and the police department. Just so much goes into making this parade possible. And, of course, we want to thank our community for coming out in full force and enjoying it.
And there is a lot of them out there, too.
It's true.
And don't forget Mossy Nissan for making this possible for us. You want to tell them one more time? Exactly?
Mossy Nissan of Oceanside at 78 and College. I'm hoping to get down there very, very soon and buy myself a brand new Mossy Nissan.
And that's Christy Hawthorne that's coming by to buy that new car, and she's looking for a deal that you can't refuse, right?
That's right.
You know, we thank all of you for being here today. Come down to downtown Oceanside. There's so much that's going on within the city of downtown Oceanside and all over Oceanside, our Mission San Luis Rey. But we have great museums downtown. We have everything that's going on. The Surf Museum. We have the beautiful Museum of Art, which has a lowrider exhibit at it right now, which is really fun to see. But, you know, you've got the farmers market that's on the Thursday morning from 9 to 1. We have the evening market that's the Sunset Market. I keep wanting to call it the wrong thing. Sunset Market from 9 to 5. There's entertainment, lots of food, lots of good things to buy. It's just a great place to be here. And we have come down and visit and check out all of the businesses downtown.
And I can't thank you enough for giving me the opportunity to be here with you, Jim. You're a wonderful co-host and taking the lead on all of these and covering some of my mistakes. But
There's no mistakes. There's no mistakes, not at all. Yeah.
It's just another beautiful day in Oceanside, and one of Oceanside's chamber's slogan was Oceanside, where life is worth living, and we totally agree and believe that that is true, and we just thank you for being here.
We thank you all for being here. We thank you now. Bye-bye. Enjoy your days.
The 2012 Independence Day Parade was brought to you by Mossy Nissan.
There's a hard-driving beat called the rhythm of the street. My feet need